How's he feeling?
They'll all be watching the news.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch the show because they'll be watching the news. It sounds messed up, but because of the president's death, the views won't be as good.
That you're not to do any more than these 4 episodes you've already got in production.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. The Daleks.
Kill it, Sydney.
I think the Dalek storyline helped them.
Kill Doctor Who.
If that would have happened, I don't know what the world would have been like.
All right, in the village where I live now.
Give us one more story, and you'll love it. Cause that was a really good story. Like compared to the caveman story, the Daleks was a good story. Look at them. Like she cannot let them down because after all that hope that she gave the Doctor.
It's my fault. I promoted you too soon.
They used to be like us. Radiation has made them retreat inside these impregnable metal shells, and now they hate everything.
Because nowadays they're
like
like
them.
squid.
All they know how to do is lash out. The Doctor and his friends turn up and try to make them see differently, to understand other people and make peace. It's good stuff. It's strong stuff, Sydney, and I really, truly believe in it. Repeat episode 1 before episode 2. No one was watching because of the assassination.
Oh, I see. This is Kennedy's fault.
You deserve a fair crack of the whip, Sydney.
You better be right about these Daleks.
Is that doesn't even look like? I mean, there
Be
might.
very clear, young lady. Your neck's on the block.
Oh. There was most likely multiple prints, but the most famous print was the one in the car, right?
You will move ahead of us and follow my directions.
On 2.
Immediately.
Tighter on 1. No, tighter. Stand by 1. On 1. Clear 3.
They're actually really creepy.
Huh. Is that a good thing? It's a good thing nowadays, but they aimed it for children back then. So they aimed it for children and not for families? Like, they're really making sure it's for children, you know?
You and your companions need a drug to stay alive. We have no gloves. Drugs.
You said gloves.
Eh? Yes, I did.
Because the Daleks are nasty. And you must see to have special gloves to touch them.
No. Because he doesn't know how to speak.
Yes.
Our great, big, fat, enormous, bloody audience!
What year is it? 1964. It's been a year. I like how they're doing that to skip the time.
Complicate.
And they're all laughing.
I think we better hold it there, please.
Oh my.
General de Gaulle. De Gaulle.
The Golek?
No.
Oh. Is that like a...
We've really got something here. They love us.
Is that like a propaganda?
Gorgeous, Carol.
So this... Did I see this story? Because I watched the Kiza Martinez and... Or how do you say it? Marinus?
You should be more careful, sweetheart. Throwing your money around like that.
I'll spend it how I like.
Aww. Did this show make him a better person? It seems they're trying to do that.
So you didn't go to RADA?
Rodine, darling.
Hey?
The girls' school. Must have been a typo on my CV. I've not got the heart to tell Sydney.
Hill, thank you so much
Wow.
for the flowers.
Oh.
Sorry to see you go, son.
Sure you won't stay?
Oh, come on.
Do some more with us?
Pasture's new. It's been a bloody blast, Verity.
Couldn't have done it without you, darling.
Somebody was Verity.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Thrills galore. Full-size, real-life Dalek playsuit from the BBC TV series Doctor Who. Strike a light. Only 66 shillings and sixpence.
And we have these.
Goodness.
Bob?
Man and boy,
Oh.
I've been at this lark, but I don't know why they think I can help them. It's all gobbledygook to me.
He's an actor, not a real doctor.
Please? Doctor Who? Can I please have your autograph?
Now then, what's this? An autograph?
Teacher said it'll be all right.
Well, that must make you a very special little boy,
Alan.
Oh. Wow.
Come along, keep up. We must all get back to the TARDIS.
Because of you.
I need a wee, don't I? You ought to try being in here. This cast is once I'm stuck in the room, you haven't got a chance.
Again.
My fault.
Wait, but I must have had to see this story because Susan's there.
It's not too late, you know.
No, I've made up my mind.
They can rewrite this stuff in the shop.
Oh, she's leaving.
Time to move on, Bill.
Oh, this is the story. Okay, I did see the story.
Well, of course.
I saw the one where she left.
And there's more to life than just screaming at nasty monsters.
That's no way to talk about me. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove
this
to
kind of-
me that I am not mistaken in mine.
This kind of spoiling it for me, but oh well.
Goodbye, Susan.
Oh,
Goodbye, my dear.
Oh no, okay, that's not his regeneration. That's him talking to Susan. Okay. Okay, I thought like I will be back one day. I thought he was talking about regeneration, but no, he's talking about Susan. So how did they edit that?
That's lovely, Bill. Really lovely.
It wasn't that hard to reach that emotion for Bill. At least Bill liked her.
Just stepping off for a minute, Warris.
Oh, was Warris the guy that left? Oh yeah, he's not right. He's 1965. Okay, I definitely haven't seen any of these stories here. Whatever stories they pull here, I don't know who these. Is that Yeah, I'm not sure who. Yeah, I don't know who that lady is actually.
Not in the short term. It's arteriosclerosis.
What?
It's a hardening of the arteries.
Oh.
I see.
I can do all this with a look, you know. I don't need all these lines. That's like Ruddick King Lear. I remember Lindsay Anderson saying the same thing about me on Sporting Life. He just ripped a couple of pages out of the script. Bill can do all this with a gesture, you see, a raised eyebrow. Do you see what I mean?
Best goddamn appointment I've ever made. Verity! For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow.
That's such like an old. Is that an old song to sing? Very like the Doctor to leave at a party.
I'm in demand. It's all down to you.
Oh, nonsense.
In no small measure, Bill, Doctor Who has made me.
Why does it have to change? Why do things always have to change? Why can't we just go on as we are?
See?
What about you? Not ready for a rest?
Me? No, not a bit. This old body of mine's good for a few years yet. Till we meet again.
I feel like that's like the last thing he says. I feel like the Doctor, the last thing he says, till we meet again, and he regenerates. I feel like that's what he says. Like the way he said that, delivered that line. So after, I don't know who those people are. Are those his new people? His new companions? Those are probably Ian and Barbara's replacements.
Mr. Hartnell to you, Sonny.
Huh?
You might call me by my first name
So,
if we get to know each other better.
So a light bulb broke every time they took a
laugh on
picture?
my show, that is.
I heard that somewhere. And it looked like that's what happened.
Go from the top of the scene. We'll work around it. You move where you like, Mr. Hartnell.
Thank you. I will.
Okay, top of the scene then.
Someone that you got, everyone, you guys serve hand and foot for someone like him in
The
TV.
glass
He's the
cylinder
Doctor.
should be going up and down. The ship is
See?
in flight.
He knows exactly what's going on.
Yes, sorry.
Why am I nervous?
Sorry. Be right with you.
Really? We got, like, now that the original producers are out of the show, it's a mess
Know how
now?
to make it go.
Oh, for Christ's sake, doesn't anyone know how to do anything?
Oh, I understand his frustration because he had his dream team back then.
Myself. They've all gone. All gone.
Mr. Harper?
1966.
We're 100% committed to
Very glad to hear it.
But we're looking at ways of refreshing it, regenerating it.
Well, yes.
Regenerating it.
Quite right. Spice things up a bit.
Bill.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength anyway.
Oh, hell, Bill, there's no easy way of saying this. We want Doctor Who to go on.
Yes.
Without you.
But not with you.
Do you gotta say it like that?
Like you said, things have got to change.
Things gotta change every now and then.
You need to move along now, sir. Sir? You're in the way.
I'm sorry, sir, but you... Here. Aren't you?
I'm, sorry. Very sorry, officer.
You're him, aren't you?
Very sorry, officer.
You're Doctor Who.
And I've made my mark, shown everyone I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it leads to lots more interesting stuff. I don't want to go.
Really? I'm sure he didn't want to go. Oh, it was the second Doctor. He's gotta learn how to become like this. Like William became Doctor. Bill really made sure that the lore was correct. Well, not lore, but made sure the technicalities were 100% spot on. Like the whole production team is different too, so it makes sense why he'd leave.
Okay, positions everyone, please.
Why he'd like,
And roll to record in...
did those things actually work? So this is him leaving. This is him regenerating. Oh look! Oh. Yeah, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me again? Is he actually there? Seems like he's like photoshopped in. Look at that. So good to see him again. If they would have dragged it on, I probably would have. But that was a nice scene right there. I like that. There's all the all the different TARDISes. Oh, I thought they were gonna like do it.
And not with a silly old buffer like me. One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just
Like
go forward in all your beliefs.
This is like a very
And
Regeneration
prove to me
speech.
that I am not mistaken in mine.
There we go. Oh, so these are like the people playing. So David Bradley. Probably not. That's kind of weird he wasn't credited. But anyway, that was an adventure in time and space. It was a great story. It was a great story. I'm about to watch some reactions just to see if people cried at that point where I said they'd cry at, where I said I would have like cried at if they would have dragged it on. But that was a good scene. The first Doctor looking at the current Doctor at the time. That was a good scene. I liked it. I liked it. I liked this story. This little movie thing that they did. I really enjoyed it. It was my favorite scene was when the Doctor was crying and said I don't want to go, and it just flashed to the scene. I'm guessing the scene before he regenerates, and then he looks at Matt Smith. That was good. And they did it well. They did it really well, where it did break reality because obviously he can't actually see him, but they did it. I don't know. They did it in a way where like he's envisioning the future of the show, and he just sees Matt. I don't know. Like they did it. They did it in a way where it broke reality, but it was still grounded. Like it was still grounded in reality, but it broke it at the same time, and that's very good. Like that's really well. So yeah, I mean, I don't really want to say too much about it. It was good. Like it was like, it was good. It was I don't really have dissections because, there's nothing to follow up after, um but whoever did William Hartnell was very good. Was really good. I liked they said I don't want to go. That had to be an homage to a homage, how do you say it? It had to be a homage to David Tennant obviously, and then they added Matt Smith and yeah, they got the second Doctor there. He looks like a beetle. um Not the animal, by the way, the band. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.